Hey, Grand Rising, good morning to you and also you. I am Stars Tina, and I'm super excited to be here on this day. What day is this? This is the last day of January. Can you believe how fast time is flying? It seems like we were just bringing in New Year's Eve, right? And here we are at the end of January. So I'm here to just make sure that you're tuned in and dialed into all the goals, all the dreams that you decided that you wanted to make for yourself. So here is a little bit of fun for you. Oh gosh, why can't I hear it? I can't hear it. I cannot hear this. Can you hear this, Renee? I hear nothing. I hear nothing. This is where those technical issues come to play. Hello, the people that are watching. I'm playing my sizzle reel, but I don't hear anything. Not really sure why. Not really sure why. Maybe my volume's off. Oh, that's what it is. There it is.
You can get through that. You can get through anything. Okay? And at that moment, I knew my life would change forever. Hello, how you doing? Yes. Can we all just stand up really quick? You've been sitting for me. Can we all stand up, move our legs around? I am Tina.
Meet Tina, Stars Tina Wilson, a beacon of hope and transformation for women over 40. As a licensed life and health coach, Tina specializes in empowering those who have faced life's toughest challenges.
Here's the edge of your seat. So when someone says, Tina, how did you do? I'm going to say, I have it at the edge of their seat.
Drawing from her personal triumphs over tragedy, Tina guides women on a transformative journey. Her unique approach is grounded in the 5 pillars of transformation: mindset, heart set, nutrition, fitness, and resilience. Tina's mind, body, and soul awakening program isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving. Through her online fitness boutique studio, she merges physical well-being with emotional growth. As an international motivational speaker, Tina's voice resonates across continents. She inspires and educates through her podcast, her dynamic presence on platforms like Clubhouse and Toastmasters International, and her compelling storytelling. Celebrating her latest achievement, the publication of her first book, No More Traumedy, Tina continues to leave a lasting mark in the art of transformation.
I said I need to make a book for anyone who's had some type of trauma or tragedy, because there's no playlist. People don't like to talk about it. Remember, I was with my coach and I'm like, well, this person's got a cool thing. They do motivation, they do finances. I talk about traumedies. That's not cute. He's like, Tina, you make traumedies look good. Yeah.
Stars Tina Wilson, transforming lives by overcoming one traumedy at a time.
Hey, you're a superstar, and you're a superstar, and you're a superstar too. Wow, January 31st, that's where we are right now. This is the end of the month wrap up. And if you've been rocking with me this month, we've been talking about journaling, and every single week we had a different prompt of what we journaled about. Week 1, we talked about what we were grateful for. Week 2, we talked about our I am statements. Week 3, I get to, and then week 4, I honestly cannot remember, but it's okay because this whole month was about journaling. It's really cool when you have everything planned out because you really don't have to rush. You're just focused with that. And I have made a huge decision for the month of February. I don't know if you've ever heard of the book 12 Weeks in a Year. It's an amazing book because it really gets you super laser focused on your dreams and your goals. So for this year, there's so many amazing things I want to do, but I'm refocusing. We did our vision boards last year and I came up with a theme. I wanted my team to come up with a theme. I think everyone needs to treat your life as your business because it is your business, right? Whether you're a mom, a dad, a singer, whether you're a IT person or a spiritual, doesn't matter. It's your business, right? So my theme for the year is it's Renaissance Opulence. And Renaissance means rebirth. And think of the word rebirth. When I think of rebirth, I think of something new, something exciting, kind of like a caterpillar and a cocoon, whatever, and then turning into that beautiful butterfly, right? So that's what this year is doing for me. I'm having a rebirth. and then the word opulence. When I first heard this word, I had never heard it before in my life. I was like, there goes Renee again with those $10 words. And then another person knew the word. And opulence just simply means luxury, wealth, the quality, for me, the quality of something, high quality, your standards, right? So for this year, I've really dialed into these two words, renaissance, because that's rebirthing something new, right? And then opulence, Beyonce used that in her tour, opulence. So that is my theme. And then I came up with a word for the year, and mine is gratitude, gratitude and grace. I'm just going to put those together because it's really important that you are grateful for everything. Grateful for the good times, grateful for the bad times, grateful for those bad times because you push through it, right? My entire life, as long as I can remember, maybe I'm crazy, I don't know, but I really enjoy the tough times of my life. I usually think of things coming in threes, and I think of my life like a scale like this. So most people, when they hear something negative, they get down. They're like, oh, they get beaten, they get sad, they get depressed. No, mama. For me, I get motivated. I'm like, give me something bad. Okay, give me something else. Give me something else. Give me something else. I love the bad stuff. It gets me focused. Let me tell you why. Because again, life is a scale, right? The more bad stuff you get, bad. You know what's going to happen eventually, right? Boop! It's got to flip in the opposite direction. And that's where the greatness comes into play. Today, I want to know, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? This is our feelings chart. And this is something we use for our children because in our programs, the No More Traumedy for Kids program, because a lot of people really don't know how they're feeling. Can you see this? Okay, I guess if I didn't have it upside down, that would help some. How are you feeling? It's super important that you're dialed into what you're feeling. Are you feeling annoyed, goofy, excited, bored, confused? And you can feel more than one emotion at a time. So important. Tapping into your emotions are going to help you stay focused. A lot of people, I must admit, are going through a bit of depression this time of year, especially if they're in the colder climates. So many of my clients are like, I don't feel like working out. I'm just feeling depressed. I don't feel like working out. And they'll come up with all sorts of excuses. My leg hurts. I forgot my alarm, whatever. But let me tell you, baby, when you exercise, when you move your body, it's God's gift to just get rid of that depression. It starts with your mindset, right? So today I'm coming in here and we're talking about all the great changes that are happening in a couple weeks. And before I do that, if you have not purchased my book yet, No More Traumedy, this is a book that I wrote and it tells a little bit of my story, but the main purpose of this book is to teach you how to push through your traumedies. You can simply go on Amazon, No More Traumedy, that's simple, and purchase this book. In the back of the book, which is my favorite section, it gives you strategies, tips, and tools, over 20 of them, to get through the pain. Sometimes you may use 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe you'll use all of them. For example, praying, travel, spa, massage, self-care, read the Bible and personal development books. Those are just a few things. And I really dial into this every day to just make sure that I'm focused. Also in the book that I love, every chapter has a Bible verse in it. It's super important that you get laser focused on your faith. This is just for me. My core values, the very first one is faith. Faith of a mustard seed. We've probably heard that before, right? And if you haven't seen a mustard seed, it's really tiny. And when I think about it, it's like, okay, you have to have that. You don't need much faith. You just have to have a little, and it's going to push you through those tough times. This particular Bible verse says Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. So true, so true. When you're going through those horrible times and you feel like you're alone, you feel like you're defeated, you feel like a failure. Again, these are feelings. Are they facts? Think about it. Okay, are you defeated? No, you might feel defeated, but you can push through that. God is there for you. He's got your back. So I want to invite you to purchase my book right here, No More Traumedies. And it talks about, besides the things to get through the pain, it talks about what is a trauma, what is a tragedy, why you go through these. Also, how your body holds a score, not just your trauma and your tragedies, but your mother's mother, your mother and your mother's mother. and your father's mother, and back, and it goes back 7 generations. That is a lot of hurt. That is a lot of pain. Next month is February, Black History Month. And if you're a Black person, you probably got a little bit of traumedy in your life. Traumedy, if you didn't know, that's when the energies of a trauma and a tragedy collide together. Crazy, right? When this occurs, life-changing experiences occur. And God has gifted me, and I'm going to say this with a beautiful smile, God has gifted me with so many traumedies. He's taught me how to push through the pain. He's taught me how to uplift myself, why to do this? Why? So that I can uplift other people. Major traumedies. I could go on and on. It's in the book if you want, from domestic violence to attempted suicide to the major issue of my son being murdered about 8 years ago. And next month will mark 8 years, February 26th, that my sonny boy was taken away from me. I don't ask for your pity. I don't ask for your sorrow. Prayers. Yes, you can always give me prayers, but that's what pushes me through. And I realized last week that my entire life, since my parents separated, I have been running. You ever hear that song? Running. That was me, just running from the pain, running from the reality, the sadness in my head. And you can't do that. So for the month of February, I will be still a lot. I will not be on any of the social media platforms except for YouTube, because of course work must go on, right? But I tend to get addicted. I tend to get distracted by the Facebook, especially the Instagram. But this right here, this is the Molly Creed. This is something that my daughter and I put together in honor of my son. We started a boys nonprofit program in honor of my son. And after he was murdered, I asked a bunch of his friends, what were some things he taught you? What exactly did they say? And these are the things that they came up with. And I'm going to read them for you. This is the Molly Creed. I will be legit. I will be a man of my word. I will do the right thing. I will have good customer service. I will present myself correctly. I will respect my money. I will take care of my family. I will strive to do better. I will do things on time. I will make smart decisions. When I heard people saying these things, I was like, my child said that? As parents, sometimes you don't realize how much of an amazing job you did. I never would have imagined, being a single mom, that I would have raised such an amazing son. So I want to introduce a couple of ladies to you. But before I do that, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. If this is your first time watching me, share the room out, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't. When you go to my YouTube channel, you're going to see all sorts of things. And many people say, well, you should have one thing you do, niche down. Yes, I work with women that are over 40, but guess what? I work with children as well. I work with men as well. So I'm going to start changing up what I say and how I say it, because it's my life. It's my business. And if I want to work with children and if I want to work with adults, guess what? It's okay, because God has given this to me. So when it comes to my YouTube channel, you're going to find fitness videos on there. Why? Because fitness is my passion. I love it. I run an online fitness boutique studio. It's mainly women over 40, and we do fitness classes 7 days a week. Sometimes I put some on there. We have challenges on there. We have a beast mode challenge coming mid-February. So that's one of the things that you're going to see on my YouTube channel. Exercise videos. You're going to see me talking about nutrition. Why? Because 80% of the way you look is by what you're eating. If you're eating crap, you're going to look like crap. 10% is your genes, the way your body, your family is, and the other 10% is exercise. So I'm going to be talking about food, recipes, things like that, because your girl loves to eat. I love to eat. I love to eat. By the way, I'm here in Jersey at my girlfriend's house, and it's got to be like the best cook in the house. She made some sweet potato pie. My goal is to not eat it. I'm hoping everyone eats it before I get a piece of it, because I know it's going to be so good. Like, I was in love with Patti LaBelle's sweet potato pie. I haven't had any. Okay, maybe I had a piece when I was at my sister's house, but I really want to stay away from it. Okay, I'm getting off track. My point is, you're going to see fitness videos. You're going to see recipes, maybe me doing some cooking. You're also going to see all the events that I do, because I love events. I love parties. Elevate Your Business event that I do every year, and we're doing it quarterly. Our next one is March 23rd, or the last weekend of March. So every week we have rooms on Clubhouse. We have one tonight at 6:30. recapping what happened in November. So you're going to see events on my page, whether it's a Mother's Day event, whether it's Hope for the Holidays. Maybe you'll see a summit on there or a workshop talking about how to craft a speech for yourself. So there will be events on there. There's also summits. You're also going to see speeches. Why? Because I am an international motivational speaker. So I may put some videos on there every now and again. Should I have one thing? Some people will say yes, some people will say no. But those are all the things you're going to get when you go to my channel. That's why you want to subscribe, because every single day of February, you're going to get some type of motivation for me. Maybe I'll do 5 minutes, 3 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, who knows? But I'm going to come through with the fire, fire, fire. All right? Because I'm feeling super, super charged. So with that being said, I'm going to pull up these ladies right here, because one of the ladies is a client of mine. And it really shocks my mind sometimes how I affect people, because I really don't know. You know, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. And that's all I've been doing, is just letting my light shine, you know. And today when I was thinking about my clients that go through, that, you know, said I'm depressed or whatever, I don't get it. I really, really don't get it. I understand it's a chemical imbalance. Some people have to take medication for it. But again, I don't get it. This is just my thing. So give me grace on this right here, because I believe it all starts right here. You know, in your mind, closing your eyes, visualizing what you want. And one of my clients said to me, I don't know if she asked me a question or made a statement. February 26th will mark 8 years that my sonny boy was taken away from me. And I honor him and think about him every single day. Every Friday feels like 2016. Years ago, you know, I was a different person. I'd be crying, I'd be emotional. I still feel it. It's just, I'm looking at it from a distance now. Instead of being in the picture of that moment, feeling the coldness, seeing the moon in the sky, seeing the black and yellow caution tape, seeing the ambulance. You know, before, when I would share my story, I was in it. I was feeling it, and I could do that if I want to, but now I speak from a place of grace, a place of love, and I'm looking at the story and I'm telling you the story so that you can learn from my mistakes how to push through that pain. So teaching my clients the same thing, because I am a life and health coach. Business as well, it just kind of like grooves in there or whatever people sort of need. Again, God's gifted me with this. But my client said to me, Tina, I would like to put a balloon up in remembrance of your son. And I was just like, wow, that is so kind. Like, I didn't ask her to do it. She just said it from the bottom of her heart. And then when she said that, it triggered something in me, because usually every February I do something, whether it's an event, a summit, a basketball tournament for my boys. But this year, actually last year, I said this is the last year I'm doing anything, because it's very emotionally draining for me. So I didn't have anything planned for this year. And when she said that, I didn't feel bad. I was just like, wow. You normally do something for the month of February. And usually every day I post something. I'll post a video of him or something for Black History Month. So I said to her, I know Renee, if you don't know her, she's my supporting partner in business and in fitness. She's amazing. And she's like a Molly fan. She's like the biggest Molly fan. You can ask her a question about him. I'm sure she can give you the answer. And I know she loves to be a part of that. So I asked them both, would you guys like to work together to do something for Black History Month and also for Molly's month, which is February? And isn't it ironic how wonderful how his death was Black History Month of all the greats? So I'm going to pull these two in here so we can share with you what's going to be happening in the month of February, because like I said, I will not be on social media, but you'll be getting posts and all those things from me. I'm going to pull them up. I just want them to introduce themselves very briefly, and we're going to continue with this conversation. Renee, you can go first, Mama.
Hi, good morning. I am so excited, you guys. I am so excited. I am Renee. As Tina said, I am a supporting partner at Elite Stars, a friend, and the biggest Molly fan. I've always felt connected to Molly. I feel that Molly's legacy lives in all of us, and that's the best way we can honor him, is by being shining examples of all of the items that Tina read when she read the Molly Creed. And I will speak more about what we're going to be doing in February after Carla goes and introduces herself.
Love it. Go for it, Carla.
Hey, I'm Carla Crowder, and
We can't hear you. Can you speak up a little, sunshine?
My name is Carla.
Your camera's fine. Just speak up a little louder.
Oh, My name is Carla Crowder, and I am a client of Tina's. And uh, and I'm a college student because of Tina, and I'm super, super excited.
I love it. Thank you for rolling through. So Renee, can you share with the people what they're going to experience next month?
Yes, so every day is going to have a theme, and I'm going to get to that. And it's going to integrate Molly's Creed, and we're going to be focusing on Black History Month. Each day is going to focus either on business, self-care, and we're going to recognize notable Black leaders in history, whether they be ones who passed away or current leaders. For example, on Sundays, our themes are going to be building legacy together. Mondays will be legit commitment and striving for better. Tuesdays are going to be trustworthy and timely Tuesdays. We're going to be like focusing on word of honor and keeping our word. That was very important to Molly. Ethical Excellence Wednesdays, we're going to be talking about righteous ventures, professional presentation. We're going to have a Thursday theme. I'll get back to that. And we're going to have professional presentation Fridays, where we're going to be talking about image and style showcase, making yourself presentable, how you look at a first impression. And Saturdays are going to be financial responsibility. Molly always believed in respecting his money. And so we're going to talk about money matters and things that you can do to make smart money moves in your personal and business lives.
I love it. I love it. Carla, can you tell the people how you're helping out with this venture?
I am helping out. First of all, I wanted to say that I feel like the way you guys been talking about him, I feel like I'm close to, and I just wanted to do something because I feel like Tina pours into us. So I just wanted, I can't speak for Renee, but I wanted to pour into her. A lot of people can be coaches, but it takes a very special person to go above and beyond. And that's what Tina has done for me. And what I am doing is I am looking up the people that made difference in our lives, and having their pictures and talking a little bit about them.
I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Carla. And for those watching this, I'm actually going to delete tonight. I'm going to delete the WhatsApp, not WhatsApp, because I got to talk to you peeps. Like if you need me, Carla, we're still going to talk every day. It's going to be no difference. It's just I won't be on social media because I tend to just like drift. Like if I get on Facebook, I go down that rabbit hole. And especially for February, because Facebook has those memories on it, so it always shows the memories. So I'm always watching this stuff, and what you put in your mind and your body, it's you're training your brain those things. So I say that to say I'm going to delete all those things tomorrow, and I'm so excited that you guys are doing this. And I will be on Instagram. I'm sorry. See how it comes out of my mouth? I will be on YouTube, and we're just expanding our tribe. The Shooting Stars Collective. If you want to find a tribe that's just going to motivate you and just inspire you and get you through those tough bumps. Renee, if you can put the other link up there, the Elite Stars one. I am Stars Tina. That is the website for my speaking. So if you're looking for me to speak at one of your events, you can hit me up for that. For the month of January, I spoke 4 different times. For February, I currently have 2 speaking events. And that's my main thing that I'm focused on right now is motivational speaking. We have our small group classes. And then if you want to advance a little bit more, we have small group classes. I also do one-on-one personal training, whether it's for your fitness, whether it's life coaching, whether it's business coaching. And then this year, I decided to expand even more for those people who really want to dial in a little deeper to their mind, body, and soul awakening, because that's what this is all about. right? Last year, my daughter and I did a retreat in Bermuda, very small, intimate retreat, and it was amazing. So this year, I'm doing 3 different retreats, partnering up with different people. It's a mind, body, and soul awakening retreat. I've also created a brand new fitness class, and that's going to be Sundays at 6 a.m. And we'll be doing that on YouTube as well. It's called Mind, Body, Soul Awakening Activation. And this class is going to give you bits of yoga, stretching, meditation, journaling. Again, for your mind, your body, and your soul to awaken those wonderful feelings inside you that sometimes get trapped. So if you're interested in being a part of our retreats, the Bermuda one is happening in May. We have the Honduras one, I believe that's October. And then the Costa Rica, I have no idea because it's not in front of my head. But if, again, if you want to subscribe to our email list, we send out 1 newsletter a month with all of the information. And I'm thinking for the month of February, maybe we can do like a weekly email, Renee, that has all the things that you did during the week. I mean, it'll be simple, like copy and paste, copy and paste. I want to stay on here forever, but we have an amazing meeting right after this, Renee and myself, where we are just expanding our business, expanding everything we do. It's going to be global. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Okay, I don't know why I said that. That didn't even make any sense. Do you guys want to leave us with any lasting words before we finish?
I do. I love that idea. We're going to be doing weekly newsletters. Look for them to come out on Saturdays. We will recap what we did up until that day for the week, and we will post what we're going to be looking at for the following week.
I love it. I love it. And again, if you're watching this video and you're sitting at home and you're like, how does she stay so motivated? How does she stay so excited? It's because of God. And that's why for the month of February, I feel some huge changes are happening in my life. Many things are happening. And I always say your vibe is your tribe, right? The people that you surround yourself with. And God is going to get rid of those people that just are not pouring the good things into you. You really don't have to worry about saying, well, I don't want to be your friend anymore, or I don't want to hang out with you anymore, because God is going to just make sure that they just kind of drift off. And you're going to see their true colors. People's true colors really do come out. And I can push some buttons. Let me tell you, Carla is amazing because I push her buttons all the time. And Renee as well. I know it's not good. I'm a work in progress. What can I say? But it's because I love you. If I love you, if I truly care about you, ask my daughter. She'll tell you all the time. She's like, my mom was tough on me. I was very tough on her. So your vibe is your tribe, and you have to move to grow, right? You have to move around the people. You have to move your environment. You have to change your surroundings. That's why I think I'm just like in this moment of movement, like the ocean, like the clouds. You just got to be free. Come on, Carla, move with me. Come on, Renee, move with me. Oh, come on, Carla. Wow, move those arms. Watching this. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Carla, you're not moving your arms. Come on. Let me see those arms. Let me see those hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see you. Yeah.
One of those little fluffy things when you're driving down the road and you see them.
Yes, yes. All righty, family. So I'm so excited. I feel really good. I'm excited about this pause. I'm going to come back a changed woman. When March 1st comes, let me tell you, Renee, yesterday when I was getting dressed, because, my thing is you want to look good naked, right? I was getting dressed and the mirror just happened to be in front of me. And I looked, I was like, what? I actually took a picture of myself naked. I was like, hey, because I was loving what I was saying. I'm working out twice a day these days, just really laser focused. The sweet potato pie and the cakes. I'm fighting. Every time I go upstairs, I'm like, all right, I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to eat it. But anyway, I'm hugging you guys. Carla, I can't wait till I see you. And we're out of here. Peace. And a bottle of hair grease. Bye, see you next month, guys. See you next month. Or tonight, 6:30 in our clubhouse room.
Yep.
Bye.